guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Simpiwe and here on YouTube I go by the name of Sims M, and I'm coming back with a YouTube makeup tutorial. I haven't done that in such a long time, but there was a request for it, and I did say that I will only do a tutorial if there is a request. However, if you're not into a makeup tutorial or tutorials in general, I would suggest that you stay just for the Q&A part. So I asked you guys to send me some of your questions to get to know me better, and I did share a bit about myself, other questions that you guys didn't ask. And yeah, I do hope that you will enjoy this video. You will enjoy the tutorial part of it. You will enjoy getting to know your girl better. I look great. I feel like this makeup tutorial, every girl has to know it because every girl deserves to look like this. And if you think so as well, stay tuned for the next part. If you're not part of the family, please subscribe right now. Please give me some love by giving this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy. So this is obviously a get to know me tag, a get to know me video. I'm going to be sharing a bit about myself. Some people are new here on my channel and they haven't been subscribed for long, so they might not know, because going back to when I started my YouTube and I filmed one of these will probably be a tedious process. So yeah, guys, I'm wearing a very white top, so I'm going to cover it up with this another white top, but this one I don't mind it getting dirty. I am filming something after this, so I can't afford to get this white top stained. Guys, don't mind this whole situation right here. I am trying to film this video and not get the white top that I'm wearing underneath dirty, so don't mind it, okay? It'll make sense in the end. Anyway, let's get straight into the video. So with get to know me, I don't even know where to start. Some people have asked me questions and I will be answering them through this video, but some questions were not asked, but I think it'll be interesting to share. So first of all, I was born in Free State, in a small town called Beltfontein. That's our town. It's very small. It's somewhere after passing Welkom, if you know that town, after passing Welkom, and about 90 kilometers from Bloemfontein. So that's where I was born, that's where I grew up, and yeah, my childhood was quite great. I was raised by my mom predominantly. I was raised by my dad as well in the early stages of my life, but my dad then went on to live with someone else or remarry someone else. So I was raised by my mom. I'm the first child of 3. I've got 2 siblings. My 2 brothers. I'm the only girl, and yeah, growing up was great. However, Belfontein is such a small town that there weren't really many things to do, so growing up I wasn't exposed to a lot of things. There weren't many opportunities to do different types of sports. It was just like generic sports that you'd find in a normal Kasi school. I never went to like a suburban, or what do they call them, a multiracial school. I just went to like a school in the location, and that was cool. Like, I don't mind that. I do, however, feel like as I was growing up, I was never really exposed to different things, and exposure helps, with just how you are, because you grow up knowing what is out there. So I grew up really not knowing what is out there, and a lot of things I experienced for the first time when I left home. So both my primary and high school were in Belfontein. And when I passed matric, I was quite a smart, you know, I was quite a smart child. So when I passed matric, I got a bursary from the Department of Education in the Free State, and that's why I was able to afford to leave home and go to university. And I studied in the Val. One of the questions that I got was someone asking me what did I study, and also to talk about my career pathing, basically like how has my career transition been. Guys, this thing is giving me so much trouble. It's annoying actually. So I didn't really have a smooth career path. So after graduating from Northwest University, I studied quantitative risk management at the Northwest University in the Val Triangle. And then after that, I was not one of those lucky people who got employed immediately. So I did apply for jobs, but because my marks were not particularly great, they were okay, but they were not like great. I did not get a job. I did not get a job immediately. In fact, I remember stopping the whole applying process because I felt like it was just draining. And then I found this company where the one of the lecturers who used to lecture me at Northwest University contacted me to say, no, this company, what we do is that we provide training for maths teachers. This is the program that we train them on, and basically you will just be like a facilitator, who provides this training. And I was like, great. The salary was good. It was very good when I started working, and I was like, oh, this is quite nice. However, even in doing that, I knew that I was not going to be there for a long time. I was not going to be there forever because it was not something that I studied. It was not something that I'm passionate about. And yeah, basically I worked there for like 6 months, about 6 or 9 months, I don't remember, but yeah, I worked there. And then when I finished, I kept on, like while I was working there, I kept on applying for jobs, right? I kept on applying for jobs. And as I was applying for jobs, I realized that, you know what, the jobs that are coming up that I am being called to be interviewed at are like not aligned to what I studied. They are not aligned to what I studied, and they are like down there for people who are really beginning. And I was like, oh, and then I spoke to my mom, and she was like, you know what, just get your foot in this corporate space, and you will navigate your way when you are inside. And much as I get it, guys, I do think that it's not particularly the best advice, because what ended up happening is that I joined this company, and what I was doing had nothing to do with what I studied for, right? And the opportunities for growth within the organization were so limited that even though I was in that organization for many years, or I have been, it's actually the same organization that I'm working for, in this organization for many years, at the time, which is like maybe 3-4 years ago, I felt like the experience is still not really counting towards anything. It's really not counting towards anything. So it was quite a frustrating thing until about 4 years ago, when then we were given an opportunity to apply for a student bursary, for you to further your studies, right? And you could study anything, like any degree that you wish to. And then I took a decision to say, you know what, let me rather register to study something that is now aligned with what I'm currently doing here. And I can be able to climb up within the same organization. So I did that. This is why I studied. This is why I studied about 4 years ago. And is it 4 years ago? 3 years ago? Anyway, I registered with Mill Park, and it was quite a good institution. I studied and I did extremely well. Someone also asked me how I manage being a mom and also being a partner and studying. Obviously, I was studying part-time and still a corporate girl. So how do I manage all of that? For me, it was not that challenging because I understood what was required of me. I understood that it's not going to be easy. I understood that, you know what, this is the sacrifice I have to make. So I went in with my eyes wide open and I was prepared. So I knew that I don't have enough time during the day to do what I need to do, right? I don't have time during the day to study. However, on weekends, I can sacrifice my weekends to become like student weekends, like for me to study. So I ended up then using weekends to study and prepare for exams, tests, assignments, all of that. Also night time. So when my kids go to bed, so if my kids go to bed at 9, I'd sleep when they sleep so that they can be assured that we are all sleeping. But I'll wake up like either midnight or I'll wake up at like 3 in the morning before I prepare for work, and I will study or do my schoolwork. So that's what I did. The only thing that did suffer though is like my other things that I'm passionate about, such as my YouTube. But I understood that it's the sacrifice I had to make sure that it's not a phase that lasts forever. So I don't go to school and fail and drag the process, right? But it wouldn't even make sense for me to answer this question without mentioning my partner. My man is very supportive. He has been very supportive. He was supportive throughout my degree. So he'd take on all the roles that I couldn't do. So if I couldn't cook, he'll cook. If I couldn't bathe the kids, he'll do it. If I couldn't do homework with them, he will do it. So I think he was just one person who made sure that my journey was a bit bearable, a bit seamless. So yes, guys, I then studied and everything was cool. I'm gonna use this concealer. I can't see the concealer that I want to use, and I'm not about to get up and get it. So other than that, everything was cool. So after registering, there was a position that could also put me closer to where I wanted to go within the organization, and I applied and I got that role, which is the role that I'm currently doing. However, I do want to move and position myself to like directly to what I studied now, right? So I did a degree in risk and compliance because I work. This is another question that I got where someone said, where exactly do I work? Although I cannot disclose where exactly I work, I can say that our company deals a lot with the issues of compliance, and it falls under insurance. What we do falls under insurance, some form of insurance, but not the typical one like insurance in the traditional sense, but it's in the insurance space, not far off from the financial sector. So yeah, that's the company I work for. So that's why I studied compliance, risk and compliance management. And I am ready. I think I am ready to grow when it comes to my career. I am ready to occupy places that I have been preparing for. And although yes, I'm not practicing or in the role that is exactly aligned to what I was studying when I was at Northwest University, I think it's not far off, and I don't think that one was a waste as well. So it's important to highlight that, to say anything that you study, there's always a reason why you studied that. There's always a reason. There was something that you were learning from that you will apply, in your life. So yeah. So unfortunately, what I learned through my journey as, a corporate girl, is that sometimes we are not, like, some people are not as lucky as others when it comes to getting a job that is exactly aligned with your career objectives. It's good to plan and do your career pathing and plan everything, but it doesn't, especially in the times that we are living in, it doesn't always work out how you hope it will work out, and you have to be prepared to adjust and adapt your journey to your circumstances, right? And I'm not saying that you must be swayed away, but sometimes you just have to be realistic, especially for me, because I am someone who now has responsibilities. I have kids, so I have to tweak and change whenever there's a need for me to do something, right? To do something different. So yeah, unfortunately, that's just the reality of corporate. It's not always a linear growth. Sometimes it can go in circles. Sometimes it can go in circles. Sometimes it can go where you didn't want it to go, where you didn't expect it to go, but you have to adjust, you have to adapt, and you have to move, unfortunately. So right now, I'd say I'm content because I am making certain strides. I can see where I'm headed. The path is becoming clearer with each day that passes. So I am content. I am not where I want to be, where I'd like to be. However, I can see that there's progress, and I can see that, things are starting to look a bit up, which I am grateful for. I am actually considering also doing a postgraduate degree next year. I'm considering doing my honors. I think I am going to do it. I think I have, in a way, made my mind. And if that works out, then I will be very happy. One thing that nobody can take away from you is education. Education is very important. It's something that you have and you can use for different things or in different ways. So yeah. Someone also asked me, or not a lot of people, but some people did ask me about my relationship. And yes, I am in a relationship. I'm sure most of you guys know that I am in a relationship with an amazing partner, and we've been together for a while. We've been together for about 8 years, actually. We have been together for a long time, and it has been one of the most consistent aspects of my life, one of the most rewarding aspects of my life. I don't think I would have been where I am. I don't think I would have learned things that I have learned without him. And yeah, our journey has been quite smooth, because it has always been clear where we are headed and where we want to go together as well. And someone also asked me if I am married. We are not yet married. However, I can say that we are engaged in the traditional sense, right? We are engaged. We do need to do certain things to finish up the process, but the process has begun over the years, and I think it's just because of finances and other things. I have come to also adjust and alter the idea of having like a big wedding, or I used to be super against people who who decide to go to Home Affairs and sign. But to be honest, guys, I have 2 kids who, one is in primary, one is in crèche. And right now, like, our biggest thing is to make sure that our kids' future is secure. So the whole glitz and glam of getting married, nothing wrong with it. If we had crazy amount of money, we'd probably do that. But right now, I feel like we just have other priorities, other things we'd like to prioritize for our sake and the sake of our family. So no, we are not yet married like that. However, when we do get married, invite you guys. We will send an invitation. So yeah. When it comes to parenting, I think it has been such a roller coaster ride. Recently, there's been a lot of times where I felt really inadequate. I felt like I was not doing a great job. However, God has given me, some strength and comfort to say it's His job. It's God's job to take care of my kids. All I have to do is just be there, It's just be there. So I'm learning that I don't always feel great about how I parent my kids. And it's not necessarily how I parent them. I think for me, it's more of what kind of life and opportunities am I able to afford my kids, We always feel like, if we were good financially, our kids will go to like the best schools. And yes, they're currently in better schools than the ones we went to. But in life, there's just always something that looks, or that is in general, better than your current, But, it's outside my control. I can only do best with what I have been given, with the means I have, and such things. And another thing that I have also been sort of battling with is that question, do I really honestly want to grow as a corporate girl? Is corporate for me, And I am not bashing corporate. I just feel there's a lot of things that happen in this corporate life where I feel like I really don't want to be here. I really want to be independent. I really want to have my own stuff. There are some side businesses that I get busy with, but I feel like nothing lucrative yet, nothing I can say, this is a baby that I'm gonna grow, and things like that, So that makes me to be restless a lot of times, where I'm like, do I really want to be here? Do I really want to better myself here? Or should I just move to better and greener pastures? But other than that, it is what it is. It is what it is. So when it comes to like YouTube content creation, I want to say that I am enjoying that aspect of my life. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I have found my rhythm. I've found myself in this space, and I feel like I like where I am. I like everything about this journey, social media. And I think it's one thing that has been consistent, not consistent in that I've been consistent, but I'm saying it has been something that I have been constantly enjoying, I've been constantly enjoying. And this, for now, I am very much content here. And I do want to grow. There's a lot of negative things about social media, especially if you are creating content on social media. One of the most negative things that I have personally suffered with or experienced is the constant feeling that you are not good enough, the constant feeling that you are doing something and it's not landing. So when people don't receive well, an example that maybe someone might look at it as a silly example, if I post a picture, right? If I post a picture and it's my picture, right? And it doesn't get the reception that I thought it was going to get, it can be something that makes me feel like, what's wrong with me, you know? It can be something that makes me feel like, maybe you're just not a likable person. Maybe people don't like you. So there's that constant fear, that constant worry, that constant, feeling of being inadequate, especially as a small content creator. As a small content creator, there's that constant feeling where you are honestly doubting yourself and doubting that you should even be here and trying to make it in this space. So when you see me posting, you should know that I do fight a lot of insecurity. I do fight a lot of negativity where I feel like I am not good enough or I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Guys, the light keeps changing because the sun is going in and out, and that is quite annoying. So please forgive me if it's affecting you. So yeah, other than that, I am enjoying the journey. And I am learning as I go. I am not perfect. I am nowhere close to where I want to be. But social media is a place where I feel like I would like to establish myself there, The honest truth, because my man constantly asks me to say, where exactly do you want to be? And I always say to him, me, I just want to be a housewife who shoots content for a living, for fun, right? For fun, because my expenses are handled. And we have a channel with my man. That's another fun fact, if you were not aware. We do have a channel together. It's called Real Black Love. I will put it on the screen. I'll also put it in the description box. Check it out. We have been MIA for a while, but I'm actually doing my makeup because we are shooting for that as well. So check it out. So here guys, that's almost the finished look. I'm not sure if I want to wear lashes, to be honest. I do feel like I should, but I don't have eyelash glue, so I might actually not wear any lashes today. So I'm just going to go do my lashes off camera. If I come back without lashes, just know that I decided against it. So let me go do my lashes off camera or put some mascara, and then I'll come back to show you guys the final look. So guys, here is how I am currently looking like. I don't know where I took the mirror now. I think I left it somewhere. But I decided to go with the lashes. I think with the lashes, this look just goes to another level. So now I am just going to do my lower lash line, and I don't really use eyebrow pencil or what do they call it, a liner, for my lower lash line. I just use mascara. That's it. And for my And for my lips, I have a gloss right now. I was trying to find my nude lip gloss and I can't find it. So on top of this gloss, I'm just gonna go with this lipstick, just to add a bit of color and definition to my lips. So guys, this is the final look. I hope you do like how it came out. I enjoyed creating it so much for you guys. And if you didn't like how it came out, if you like how it looks right now, please give it a big thumbs up and let me know down below if you enjoyed it. Give me a heart, give me a like, anything that you can do to just let me know that you are here for this. Until the next time, I will see you in my next video.